affected you this night?
I thought we started off pretty good, to be honest with you. I thought as the game went on, my biggest concern was that, which ended up happening, is we start missing shots, and I think the more we missed, the more we got deterred from what we were thinking about doing, and we started thinking about missing the shots, and all of a sudden, we stopped playing the defense that we started off playing, and that happens when you got young guys out there sometimes. But yeah, I really felt that second half, in the third quarter, that it just kind of, our will just kind of was gone, because we wasn't making enough shots, and then we stopped guarding, we stopped doing the things that we talked about doing, and at the end of the day, we ended up losing the game.
Byron, for the shots you're talking about, specifically with Kobe, what do you think accounted for?
I don't know. I think, first of all, I think New Orleans is a pretty good basketball team. And I think they did a pretty good job defensively. You got to give them some credit as well. But we missed a lot of shots. Period. I mean, we missed a lot of shots that we make on a normal basis. And then you have to give them some credit when we went to the basket. They got two guys in there that are pretty long that can affect your shot or make you at least think about it when you go in there. So like I said, I really felt as the game went on and we wasn't making shots, it started really affecting us on the other end.
You worried all about Jeremy's confidence when you don't start him, like the message that may have sent to him?
No, not really. We talked afterwards, in my office this morning, and he was okay with it. He understood that at the way we were playing as a team, I have to make some changes. Just like I told him, in 10 or 15 games, I might make some more changes.
How much of it was about what he wasn't giving you versus you want to see him with a different unit where he got
a little bit of both. A little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both.
Given that it was that the second unit's pretty new now, that point late in the game when you hold the ball, given that they're new and where the score was, why not let them just keep playing through it, just get some more reps with each other?
I can say that about the first team too. Why not let them stay in there and keep playing to get some more reps with each other?
I'm just thinking in terms of the bigger picture with them trying to get better together, just given that the odds of getting back in the game are pretty small.
Well, I like to take chances, I guess. You know what I mean? See if we can get back into it, and if not, then pull everybody else. But to be honest with you, both teams need work together. You know what I mean? So the first team, they need to work together because it's a totally different lineup, with the two new guys in it. The second team, they got to, work together as well. So these next few days of practice, those guys playing together is going to help them, because they got to get used to each other. But I understand what you're saying. But like I said, I could have did it the other way with the first unit as well.
Were you happy with the team's defensive effort tonight?
I was at the beginning. Like I said, the first half I was pretty happy with it. But I think in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, obviously, we let it get away. And I think a lot of that because of the fact that we wasn't making shots. And when you're not making shots, all of a sudden it puts that much more pressure on you on the defensive end. And I thought they did a good job of executing. But we started making some mental mistakes as well. So, again, we just got to try to stay focused for 48 minutes. Sometimes that's hard to do when you got young guys out there.
How much thought have you given to starting the next?
None, to be honest with you. I mean, this lineup that I'm starting now, and like I said earlier today, I'm going to ride it for about 10 or 15 games to see how it goes. And then I'll make another change if I have to, But I didn't give any thought on this particular, case about starting Nick at all. I really think Nick really enjoys his role as far as coming off the bench. And that would be a big change for him, So, when you got a guy like him that enjoys what he does, he enjoys that role, you really want to kind of let him stick to it for a little while. Now, if it gets to the point where it's just crazy and I have to make, a few more changes, then I might try that. But right now, I'm pretty happy with his role.
All right, so the new